Earlier this week, 2 Marion police officers were cleared in the shooting death of 16-year-old Aries Clark. The teen was in DCS custody at the time of his death. Fox 13's Zach Crenshaw has been digging deeper into this story since the night of that shooting. Now, Zach joins us live in Marion, outside of the East Arkansas Youth Services Center. Now, Zach, you wanted to get a better understanding of exactly what Aries Clark was going through, not only that night, but leading up to it.
Absolutely, Daryl. I was told he was here at that youth services center for counseling and that he didn't have a violent past. So why was he holding a BB gun? Why did he refuse to drop it for 9 minutes? Only Aries knows the answers to those questions. But when I looked into his past today, I found out before he was a suspect, he was a victim.
I know you got something going on with your family, and we're here to help you, man.
Officer Smith knew Aries Clark had trouble at home. It wasn't the teen's first encounter with police. In a West Memphis police report from September 2015, Clark's principal called police because Aries, who was 14 years old at the time, said he was afraid to go home because of his stepdad. The teen told police Timothy Crow slapped and punched him in the face, then wrapped his arm around his neck and began choking him until he felt like he was going to pass out. The officer said Clark's mother told him, quote, multiple times that she witnessed Timothy Crow choking her son. The officer also saw Aries had broken blood vessels in both his eyes. Multiple people told me that incident and others like it are why Aries was in DCS custody. They said the 16-year-old wasn't welcome in his own home. I went to ask Clark's stepdad myself, who's been arrested 8 times in the past 7 years by West Memphis PD.
We were just working out something. That's it.
I mean, there's a police report.
Okay.
I'm wondering, can you help explain?
All that's public record, so.
When Clark returned with a BB gun that night, he came face to face with authority. Most of Aries' life, authority had hurt him, not helped.
Drop it, man. Come on, drop the gun. Aries, yeah, I can help you.
Aries never dropped the gun. We know what happened next. In that police report where Aries was choked, I want to read you the officer's last line. He wrote, quote, I attempted to contact the child abuse hotline, but did not receive an answer. Maybe that's why police didn't receive an answer either.
Gave you a ride back over here to try to talk to you? Huh? Yeah, you talked to me.
Nice. Now, I spoke with the family's attorney today. She told me that she was aware of Aries' family dynamic, but she said that Timothy Crow, that stepfather, was cleared of any wrongdoing by DCS. Now, Aries' grandmother, who he lived with for much of the time that he was a runaway from his own home, told me that the DCS did not do a thorough check of his home and that they failed Aries as well. I'll have more on that story tonight on Fox 13 News at 10. Reporting live tonight in Marion, Arkansas, Zach Crenshaw, Fox 13 News.
All right.